So adding and subtracting radicals. You can only add and subtract like radicals. So it has to be the same, like two square roots, like a square root of 5 and a square root of 5, or a square root of 10 and a square root of 10, or a cube root of 2 and a cube root of 2. Okay, if they're different, you can't put them together. So we'll do a couple where you don't have to simplify anything, and then we'll do some where you do simplify. Not horrible, just simplifying radicals mainly. Okay, number 1, 5 square root 2 plus 3 square root 2. Do you think we have like radicals here? Yeah, you have square root of 2 and square root of 2. So all you do is you add the numbers in front. You add the coefficients basically. So 5 plus 3 is 8, and then I just leave square root of 2. So I don't make it square root of 4. I don't make it 2 square roots of 2 or anything crazy like that. It's just 8 square root of 2. That's it. Could I check my answer to make sure this is correct? Did you guys do that on your quiz? You did do it on your quiz or you didn't? You didn't check your answer? You put this in your calculator, and you put this in your calculator, and they should be the same decimals. Remember I showed you that? No? Okay, number 2. 8 cube root of 7 minus 4 cube root of 7. Do we have like radicals? Yes. So I just do the front. 8 minus 4 is 4, and I just rewrite cube root of 7. That's my answer. Okay, number 3. So now we'll start simplifying a little bit. Square root of 80 minus 2 square root of 5. So right now they're not the same, but I can simplify this square root of 80. Anyone know what perfect square goes into 80? 16 times 5. Okay, so I just underneath it, I just rewrite it. I'm going to rewrite 80 as square root of 16 times 5. Can I simplify this square root of 5? No, so I just leave it. Minus 2 square root of 5. So I just kind of work my way down like this, simplifying as I go. What is the square root of 16? 4. So it comes on the outside. And I get 4 square root of 5 minus 2 square root of 5. Now they're the same, square root of 5 and square root of 5. So what's my final answer? That's it, 2 square root of 5. Now, they don't always simplify. So like if you get 4 square root of 5 or something like 4 square root of 3 minus 2 square root of 5, you just leave it. And that's okay. Okay, so you don't have to worry if they're not the same. Sometimes they're not. Okay, let's try another one like that. Number 4. Square root 20 plus square root 45. So what can I break 20 up into? 5 and 4. And then 45 I can break up into 9 and 5. Remember, I'm looking for perfect squares because these are square roots. So I bring out.
So it would be 2 and 3.
So I bring out this 2, and I rewrite that. 2 square root 5. And I bring out this one plus 3 square root 5. So what's my final answer? Perfect. 5 square root 5. Not horrible, right? If you're having trouble simplifying the radicals like this, then you definitely need to come see me. Because else you won't be able to do it today or tomorrow or Thursday for the test. Okay, number 5. I just have 2 more for you. So sometimes we'll have numbers in front, so you just have to be really careful that you don't forget about those numbers. So as you break each one down, just make sure you bring this number with you. So like when you're splitting up that 20, just rewrite that 2 in front so you don't forget it. So 20 we can break up, we just did this one, 4 and 5. Minus 2, bring that minus sign and the 2 down. 45 I can break up into 9 and 5. Do you remember what we did with the 80? Yeah, 16 and 5. Or 5 and 16. Okay, so just make sure you bring those numbers down because now when I pull out this 2, I multiply it. So it becomes 4 square root 5. And that's really where I see the mistakes. Usually people will get this first one and then they miss the ones that are in the middle. So I bring out this 3 and multiply it. Negative 6 square root 5. And then bring out this 4 plus 12 square root 5. They're all the same, so I'm just going to go from left to right. 4 minus 6, if you need to rewrite it, you can do that. Negative 2 square root 5. So I added these 2 to get negative 2, and then I can add these 2 now. Negative 2 plus 12 is 10 square root 5.
So then once you get done with that step of the rate, you just group it together?
That's it. You just add these numbers in front. Or you can put that in your calculator. 4 minus 6 plus 12 would give you 10, and then you just put that square root 5 next to it. And you can do that also. Okay, I don't have an example like what I want to show you, so I'm going to give you your worksheet. I want to work number 3 with you. So what can you break 12 into?
3 and 4.
3 and 4. So 3 times 4. What can you break 27 into? 9 and 3. And we can make a factor chart for 128. 1 and 128, 2 and 64. You can keep going if you want, but 64 is a perfect square. So 2 times 64. Okay, so once you break them down, then let's pull out our perfect squares. So I'll pull this one out. So what goes in front? 10, right? Because you pull out the 4, or square root of 4 is 2. So 10 square root 3 plus square root of 9 is 3, so I'll pull that out. 6 square root 3. And then square root of 64, 8 minus 8 square root 2.
So it's a negative 8?
Yes. Yeah, so if there's a negative here, pull that down. So what can I combine? Yeah, I can combine the 10 and the 6 because they both have square root 3's. So 16 square root 3. And then this one, it just stays here. I can't do anything with it. I can't combine it, so that's my answer. Okay, so the other 7 are due tomorrow. This is for a grade. Not too many, and you still have a little bit of time right now to work on it.